Idios! Yo, what's up? Long time no see. Shout out to Idios and shout out to the other people that only show up for United Fight. Hello, hello. It's Dee Dee. How's it going? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ignore the mess on the right side of the screen. I still have to rearrange the windows. I was washing my face. How is everyone? How ya doing? This is your first time here for United Fight. Oh, I'm gonna have to move these. I'll explain how this all works in a second. Need fellow sufferers for this event? Well, that's what we're here for. Or something. Oh, did I add the same one twice? Terrible. Terrible. Yes, we gotta remove that one. Oh, and we're gonna have to move chat too. And readjust the window size. Lots of little things. But yes, hello everybody. Uno momento, and I will explain, because we definitely have people who worked here for the last United Fight. Oh my god, where is the window? There we go! Alright. So for the folks not in the know, United, or rather, Grey Blue Fantasy is technically a gacha game. Technically. It is still a gacha game, but it is kinda infamous for, being... I guess I would say hardcore players encouraged more so. It's a lot of farming for like weapons. In a way, I guess. I was watching a friend play Monhun last night. I guess like you could think of it as Monhun, but it's just pixels and gacha. But the particular thing and the reason I am streaming this today is every few months, I want to say every 2 to 3 months, a true gamer grind, correct. But yeah, every 2 to 3 months we get an event called Unite and Fight. And you can technically play it without being in a crew, but most people are in a crew for this stuff. Crew being like, you know, the equivalent of your guild, what have you. And so the point of the event is to basically beat out opposing teams by getting the most points from defeating the most enemies. Get more points, defeat your friends, that's where the PvP element comes from. And this event goes on for about a week, give or take. There's like some break days in between. But for the most part, that's what's going on. So, every United Fight, we come together here. Some people are also fellow United Fight grinders who are here for some company, because running the same raids over and over and over and over again can be suffering, and you know, misery loves company. Other people are here for the Zatsudan component, because I am just going to be yapping about life for the next X some days. And that's the gist of it. Yeah. All these images off to the right side of the screen and behind me are just screenshots. If you don't play the game, don't worry about it. This is for people who want to know what the heck I'm doing in terms of, like, my, they call it your grid, so they want to see what weapons we're using. This way, if anyone is suffering and they're like, I have these, I'm gonna try copying Diana. Go for it. I'm not the best, but my grid is decently developed. I think I can take it a little further, but I'm about as close as you can get it before you have to start switching to the pay-to-win grids. So as I posted on Twitter last night, I'm doing Nickelmancer class and using Scratching Post to boost the normal attack power, and that's how I'm able to do like the one turn clear. Takes about like 20 seconds. Not as fast as the people who can come in with the 0 button setups, where it's literally you come in with the summons and like the passive skills to give you 100% charge bars at the start of battle, and like literally you just obliterate everything. So you're basically just hitting you're hitting go on the loading screen, and then you refresh and boom, everything's dead. I have to wait for things to load in and push a couple buttons, so it's a little slower, but it's not too bad. M3 is pretty solid, at least it is, yeah. They finally upgraded, in English they call it Omega, don't they? But in Japanese it's Magna, so a lot of the guides will use the Japanese lingo, from what I recall. I modified this off one of the Earth Burst grids that are out there. So yeah, how is everyone doing? This is a pretty chill time, so you're probably gonna hear me eating. I'm still like doing my skincare stuff, so I'll probably get up fairly often, get water, go to the bathroom. Don't really do as much formal like be right back screen stuff, because we're all just here chilling. So I'm pretty sure most of my viewership and regulars are assigned male at birth and still identify as cishet male. But for anyone out there that does do morning skincare, what do you guys do? How many steps do you got? I wash my face. I've got toner. I use like the toner pads right now. Then you do the essence. Sometimes when I have the money, I'll do a mask as well. Feeling very fancy, especially as winter comes around and everything starts getting dry. Then it's moisturizer and face oil. And that's why I'm making a steps. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm making assumptions that it's only dudes that do like single step face care, if nothing else, but Iduna was also notorious for not doing more than washing her face with water and soap, and I was like, your sister has put one of the Biore strips for the blackheads? How was that? I hate those things. I don't do those. That's like sticky duct tape to your face. Iduna is chaotic. She also... Yes, that. Ow. Yeah. Iduna is chaotic. She also uses... So, if you cosplay, or know people who cosplay, you've probably heard of the Got2b hairspray, which people use on the cosplay wigs because it has crazy hold. It's meant for, like, you know, punks to do their crazy hard spiky hair. Iduna sometimes uses that to set her makeup. And once again, I screamed. Iduna told me, she's like, sometimes I still do that, actually. And I was like, it's like, I'm buying you makeup setting spray for Christmas. I will not allow this. It's okay, you guess? Oh, fair enough. Most people don't like it because it can be painful to pull it off, but I also have very sensitive skin. Hi, Dragon! How is everyone? Good. We're talking about morning routine stuff right now. Yeah, because, yeah, I have very sensitive skin. I don't pluck my eyebrows. I have, like, the little razors so I can shape my eyebrows. But if I try plucking my eyebrows, my face starts bleeding. That's how sensitive my skin is. So I'm like, no, we do not use the tweezers on the eyebrows. Oof, yeah, it's not great. Like, if there's, like, just a couple stray hairs, I can use the tweezers, but, like, if I pull more than 5 hairs, my face just starts bleeding, so it's like, nope, we're not doing that. We ain't doing that. Everyone's different that way. It's technically better to use the razor anyway. I mean, you can... With the razor, there's like a bigger danger of like accidentally shaving off too much of your eyebrow. But if you pluck the hair too often, it can actually damage the hair follicle and the hair will stop growing. So, you know, there are people who, like, overplucked their eyebrows way too much when they were younger, and, like, their eyebrows are just stuck that way now. Whoops. No one saw that run. I wasn't paying attention. I did push the buttons I needed to. It's like 3 turns! Oh, no. No one saw that. No one saw that. If you hear any frantic button mashing at some point, it's because I opened up one of my other gacha games. I did some of my dailies, not all of them. Who tattoo makeup or eyebrows? Yeah, people do that. I think that is more common for people who have, like for their eyebrows. I think that's more common for the people who have overplucked and they need it to get, like, filled out. The only one of those I think I would do, in theory, would be eyelash threading, where like they like basically put permanent like lash extensions in your lashes, but they last a long time. Maybe. And I say maybe because I already have pretty long full eyelashes naturally, so it's like I don't really need to. Right now, maybe in like 40 years when I'm like really, really old, I'm gonna want them so my eyes don't look so naked, but... Because yeah, I have actually never been to a spa. Iduna's done stuff like, she's like, let's go, I'll pay for you to get your nails done. I'm like, okay. And then she never books anything and nothing ever happens. Same with my mom. Same thing. She's like, for graduating high school, I'm gonna take you to a spa. Never happened. It's like, okay, thanks. You already have enough eyelashes falling into your eyes? No, bro! That's not good. Your eyelashes aren't supposed to fall out. Jambola, hello! God, let's move away from my eyelashes falling out, because that's a little, like, But yeah, just finished washing my face. How's Guild Wars so far? Not bad. I am, I'll actually check on the rankings in 1 sec. Because last I checked, my Doncho was far ahead of me. But I also haven't been, grinding in long spurts. I woke up at like 7 and I got started, but like, you know, when you're sleepy, you're kind of slow, and then I fell back asleep and all that stuff, so I haven't really gotten going yet. I have confirmed I can fight, what is it, the Tetragod or something like that in 1 turn. I just need to push 2 more buttons? No, 3 more buttons, I think. And then I can do it in 1 turn. So farming for that won't go too bad. Once we get to like the level 95, I will probably have to change things up because 2 of the weapons in this grid will deduct your HP every turn. So they're meant for burst, like one turn, hit them and you're done setups. So if things are gonna start going over 3 turns, I'm gonna have to like switch things up. But for right now, we're okay. The ominous shape bean, it's so funny. We had so many. They started like the trend of like, well, I guess like a lot of the times the United Fight bosses have been like hot women. But they really doubled it up over the past year, and now we've gone to Polygon. And it's hilarious because since it's the summer United Fight, they have the background for it set up so it looks like the beach. And I'm like, we could be fighting a new mermaid. Or a whale. Or fighting the rejected Regice from, like, Regirock from Pokemon. The way it struts into battle, though, it is definitely, like, sort of erotic. It's, like, weird. They're definitely like, you know, like, yeah, like, see, isn't it sexy? It's like, no. I need to ask Iduna. She likes robots. Maybe if you're into more, inhuman, more mechanical type characters, it's hot. I'll have to ask people. Homie has some swag? Look, if nothing else, bro's confident. Bro's confident, he looks good, which is great because he doesn't have a head anyway, so I don't even know he has any idea of what's going on. Bro's doing gosh knows what. Ugh. Sorry if you hear the dishes rattling a bit, I'm cutting up, breakfast. Breakfast of Champions, potato. I was gonna pan fry, like, dice it up and pan fry it. Maybe with some onions, but I did not have the time, so we're just straight up normal potato. That's fine, though. Potatoes have all the essential nutrients. Now, the question, how do y'all dress your potatoes? Because I know some people are like, ew, you put a ketchup on your potato? Gross, just a whole potato on its own for now. The thing with me is I have a small appetite. So I tend, like, rather than having a lunch, sometimes I'll just have 3 snacks, and each one is a food group that would normally be on a plate. So, like, right now I'm having potatoes. Later, I'll probably go, take a quick break and throw some eggs into, my egg bite maker and have, like, eggs with rice or something like that. Don't eat potatoes often? Fair enough, fair enough. Usually some assortment of butter, sour cream, or barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce? I've never heard barbecue sauce on potatoes. Butter, sour cream, and like ketchup are like pretty standard. Good afternoon, Jiren. Maybe it's a southern thing? That would make sense. That would make sense. Canada tends to be a bit more like Midwestern US in how we react to things. Or like how we dress our food and stuff. We do love our ketchup up here though. Like there's ketchup potato chips, which are actually pretty good. They don't really taste like ketchup as you think of them. They're like slightly salty sweet. You think they taste like Cheetos or something, or like tomatoes, but nah. Favorite chip flavors, guys. Since we're talking about ketchup chips. I do like ketchup chips, but my favorite is salt and vinegar. I like to have my chips kick my ass while I eat them. You want more spicy pickle chips? Ooh. Have I had the pickle chips before? I can't remember. We have salt and vinegar in jars in chat. Excellent. I remember when Doritos was super popular. I like them. They're okay, but they're definitely not a favorite. Give me salt and vinegar any day. After that, probably... Ketchup chips? Regular chips can be really nice, especially if they're type where they go like very heavy with the salt. I'm trying to think what other flavors I've had that I've liked. Are they called all dressed? I think there's all dressed chips as well. There's some really interesting flavors of chips overseas. Like there's like honey chips, I think. Which I don't know if I would like because I really don't tend to like sweet flavored stuff. But like I would want to try out of curiosity. Let's see. Oh, dressed chips. Yeah, there we go. Is a potato chip flavor popular in Canada. Describes the flavor as a mix of ketchup, barbecue, sour cream and onions, and salt and vinegar. Chicken? Was that just in the States? It could have been. Chicken and tomato? I beg your pardon? Honey chips kind of crazy? Yeah. What? These are in Canada. What? Oh, technically they're like it looks like they're from China. Yeah, okay, there we go. I loaded up the photo and I saw the kanji and I'm like, Okay, yeah, that explains it. A lot of the really crazy flavors come from overseas. Are Lay's chicken and tomato chips vegan? Well, a good question. Mushroom chips? Mushroom chips. Oh, are they actually, like, cooked mushrooms? Are they dehydrated mushrooms? I think that's what they are, yeah. Or in some brands, because, like, I'm looking at... There's, like, shiitake mushrooms. And though they look like they're just, like, dehydrated or, like, freeze-dried. Oh, mushroom-flavored chips! I don't know about that. If I'm gonna eat something, if I'm gonna eat mushroom anything, I'd rather it be the actual mushroom and I get the nutrients rather than just mushroom powder. Because I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms, but I do like shiitake and enoki mushrooms. Oh, I would definitely try, like, the full-on mushroom chips, where it's, like, an actual mushroom. I don't know about just the flavor. Mushroom powder is a terrible mix of words? Well, what else is in the chips? Like, it's not gonna be actual mushrooms in the chip. From Bulgaria? People are crazy! Lay's Matsutake? Oh my god. Straight up Matsutake mushrooms and Lay's chips. Oh my god. That could be another stream I do eventually. Kind of like the chocolate tasting stream, but I buy just a bunch of weird chip flavors that I can find at all the different, markets in town or like online and see what happens. I was just having this conversation with Iduna because there was a tweet that was like, I need a boyfriend that eats a lot because that way when I don't finish all my food I can give them to my boyfriend. It's like, thank you my cute little dumpster, thank you my lovely compost bin. And I sent it to Iduna because she always eats my leftovers. It's like, thank you, my lovely composter. To be fair, ketchup chips and actual ketchup don't taste the same. The ketchup Cheetos? Those I didn't know about. Alright, I'm starting a list of chips to try at some point. Dun 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 dun. Where's the post-it notes on this thing? There it is. There we go. Where'd it go? Hello? There we go. Likes to put ketchup on most of stuffy brains? Yeah, that's pretty standard for some people. For me, it definitely depends on the food. Thought he'd guzzle the whole bottle? I mean, you could probably eat ketchup with a spoon. I don't think you can drink actual ketchup, though. Not unless it's going bad and, like, you know, the liquid is separating from the paste. You can't just straight up drink vinegar, though. I had a childhood friend who liked to drink vinegar. Like, you know those little, cups you can get at restaurants, like fast food places that you fill with, like, ketchup for, like, dipping fries in? She would just fill those up with vinegar and take them like shots. It'd be sucking through the bag. Oh my god! That sounds like a mess, but whatever makes you happy. Raw vinegar is crazy, yeah. Do you guys like rice vinegar? I love rice vinegar. I usually mix it in with my rice. Alright, chip flavors. Someone said crab. I'll see. I make no guarantees, though. Because I live in the middle of nowhere in white people country. There are, like, Asian markets and, like, ethnically, run different stores. But I don't think there's a lot of variety. If I wanted to buy in person, I'd have to go to Toronto in the big city. And I mean, yeah, you can buy stuff online, but dear god. They always jack up the prices online. Like curry, like buying like the curry blocks are like $12. Meanwhile, I go to a store in town and it's $4. Like... Alright, crab. Mushroom. Flavored. Import prices, yeah. It's always like some small store that just runs off Amazon or something. Shipping came out to $90! Where were you buying the gum from? To be fair though, depending on what country you live in, the import prices get absolutely bananas. Were you buying it from the North Pole? Or were you importing to like somewhere as remote as the North Pole? Like that would do it as well. The North Pole sold gum, how could you resist? What would even be in North Pole gum? Because traditional ice... Elves? Whoa! We got two sides of humanity here. We've got Christmas flavored, ice flavored, and then elves. Would the elves taste like sprinkles? And hi, Sete. Yes, it's Saturday for me right now. It's 12 p.m. Well, closer to 1 p.m. Oh, honey chips. Welcome, Sete. My god. Frickin' elf chips. I will remember that. So So since it's the weekend, do you guys usually have, like, on the weekends, do you guys have, like, a special breakfast? Or do you guys just, like, stick to the same food every day of the week? It's Clan Wars? I've never heard anyone call it Clan Wars. Guild Wars, sure, but not Clan Wars. Same as every day? Whatever you feel like that day? Nothing special unless you go out for breakfast. Fair enough, fair enough. Usually it's the same for me, but that could mean I'm eating just cereal every day of the week, or I'm eating pancakes every day of the week. It all depends on my mood. Depends what's available. We've got a scavenger looking for scraps in the cupboard. Weetabix. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, some people go crazy on the weekends, but I'm like, my appetite doesn't change. I still have no appetite, so the freezer provides. Man, that reminds me, I brought hash browns at this point years ago. I should probably toss them. They're probably very freezer burned by now. Oh no, sometimes I'll buy stuff because I was in the mood for it, and then suddenly it's like, never mind. Tastes like ice. Years? Yeah, years. It was the pandemic still when I bought them. It's the ADHD brain. If you don't see something, you forget about it. They got pushed to the back of the freezer and I just found them recently. Fry it for a test. It's true, they might be okay. Elephant? Oh no. That doesn't sound good. I mean, yeah, the taste is definitely gone, but... What is it? Usually if it's a frozen product and it stays frozen, then the bacteria doesn't grow. If it was ever not frozen at any point, you probably shouldn't eat it after it's been cooking in the freezer for a while. Sometimes you text people something that's expired and ask if you're going to die as a conversation opener. I would hate to get that text. The answer is it strongly depends. But call me when you get out of the hospital. Just so I can tell you I told you so. Then there's the cured meat sitting on a freezer for years. Ah! Yeah, meat I don't let go that long. Definitely I have some frozen fruit or vegetables that have been in the freezer for way too long. But those are probably okay, especially if the bag is still sealed, because like I bought them and just didn't get around to using them. Expired ramen noodles? I mean, grain products are a different beast, because they're probably okay. But also, mold might already be growing on them, and that's how the Salem witch trials happened. So, you know, maybe not. I didn't die yet. It's cooking. You know when you were a kid and people were like, oh, if you swallow a fruit seed, it's gonna grow in your stomach and kill you. Arias has got poison cooking in his gut. Yeah, but see, if it's sealed, that's different, because then bacteria can't get in to grow. There would have had to have been bacteria in it when it was sealed at the factory. If something's opened and then you, like, leave it there for, like, years, yeah, that's entirely different. A ramen version of the Tetra God, oh man. Drinking vanilla milk after 3 days and wondering why there were chunks. Ew! Yeah, do not do that. Same thing with eggs. Always do the flow test. If you're... Because most of the time eggs are okay past their, past like the expiration / best before date. But sometimes they're not. It depends per egg. I've literally had it like 2 days after. Like 3 eggs that were left were bad per the flow test, and then 3 were fine. Cotton fruit? That I've never heard of. Cotton fruit. Cotton fruit. Oh! I've never heard of these. Tropical fruit native to Southeast Asia. Well, that would be why I've never heard of it. I mean, they import everything here, but probably not. Best before does not mean bad after. No, it means the quality it drops, but you do have to be careful depending on what the product is. That's why the flow test for eggs and stuff exists. And if it's fermented food, like a yogurt or something, it's definitely okay past the best before date, but you gotta use your own discretion. Can you eat cotton fruit? I don't know, Google, can you? What the fuck? Hang on. Ah! There's people freaking selling cotton fruit on Etsy? Huh? What has Etsy become? I've heard of people selling, like, vintage clothes on Etsy, but food? Does Etsy sell food now? Apparently! Like, I mean, like, you know, maybe jam? You could get away with not this. What the fuck? And people are selling fruit trees? Jesus Christ. Where to buy cotton fruit sandal in Toronto? There we go. Is it in Canada? Answer is one place in Mississauga. I see. Limited edition shit from years ago? I mean, you can find people selling cans of, like, Coca-Cola and stuff that were sold at, like, you know, like, world championships and stuff like that. So it's not that unusual. Probably shouldn't drink it or eat them. But it definitely is a thing. It's 100% a thing. Alright. I'm gonna move that over here. Because I just remembered. So, for anyone who's still playing Wuthering Waves, remember to log in because we get a free 5-star. Or is it the 5-star? Yes. Whatever the highest rarity is. Some games use 6 stars, some games use like 5 stars. I can't keep the shit straight anymore. But yeah, as long as you did, you got like 6,000 popularity points in, the current event, then like you can get the character for free. Rufus, good morning. How's it going? How's your United fight? And like I said, if you hear any frantic button mashing, it's because I've still got other gacha games I haven't done my dailies for, so as I'm thinking of it, I might just, I might run through my dailies a little bit as we're chit-chatting, but... Matsumoto, hello! And you're just waking up and setting up your team, I understand. I set mine up weeks ago, but that's because I was like, I don't think I could farm anything new in this period of time, so I'm just gonna experiment with team comp. Hopefully there isn't one. Yeah, fingers crossed. It's a pain in the butt sometimes. Yeah, there's a boy. Yo! He's very adorable. And he's got a robot arm. And finally, I have electric DPS. Because I don't have Sephiroth or whatever his name is. Cal whatever? We're talking about Wuthering Waves, by the way, for the people that have just been rolling in. Because I was reminding people that play that we get a free 5-star today. I play all my gacha games with mouse and keyboard, so you're probably gonna hear da-da-da has the Sephiroth. Well, sorta. He, looks like Sephiroth with the long white hair and the big sword, and he's voiced by, Morikawa, who voices Sephiroth, so everyone's just been calling him Sephiroth. FDO event, yeah! I need to play more of it too. I unlocked the second quest. It's a little harder for me to multitask, babysitting stream and my, what is it? And my games when I'm playing one on mobile. Someone got vaporized. Good job, Sadie. There we go. Boop. They've been broken in half. Just pew. and they are no more. I'm looking forward to when frickin' Google Play or whatever finally moves out of beta, because I can play Arknights on PC, but FGO and Blue Archive are not available in the beta. So I'm like, god damn it. 2 a.m.? Oh gosh, 2 a.m. Well, don't stay up too late. How many meat I'm gonna farm? Infinity. It's basically just me and my Doncho are the only people who actually try in United Fight, so I'm like, I need to farm more than I think is necessary. What am I at right now? Last time I checked, I was over 1,000. So let's see. Yeah, almost 2,000. I think last United Fight, I farmed 5,000. And that was still not enough, so... Could do emulator, but I'm lazy? Yeah, I tried to get the emulators to work. But for whatever reason, they were just not cooperating with my computer, and I was like, yeah, I don't have the patience for this. Yeah, but it's only me and my Doncho that usually try. See? Look, we've got like a crew of like 8 people, and it's just me, Doncho, and one person who did like 1 raid, and that's it. So that's why I tend to overfarm, because it's like, I'm gonna have to carry. Like, even it's like, it's not a question of do I want to carry? It's like, if Doncho and I don't go absolutely ham, we don't get into B tier or C tier. I think by default you get into C tier, but yeah, if Doncho and I don't go bananas, then, like, you know, nothing happens. That's the good and bad thing about being in a chill crew. People were sharing their grids this morning, and we've still got people running Magna 1, so... And I just learned recently that my Doncho has never even touched the Revans. So I'm the only one with any of the Siegfried weapons. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm stronger than my Doncho, but if I put my mind to it, I probably would be. He can farm faster than me because he's not also streaming at the same time, but... Kind of sucks to fight anyway. I mean, yeah. I finally got the full auto down to a science, though. I have to, like, babysit occasionally to, like, use potions and, like, some summons, but other than that... No Summer Shion, so you get to do Jank with Monkey and Lena? Who am I running? I do Shield Sworn, Valentine Sandalphone, Halloween Lish, and oh my god. Whatever the Temperance Evoker's name is, I forget his name. The old man Harvin. Estarola, yeah! Yeah, it can usually be, and I do have to, like, babysit it a little bit to make sure, you know, things don't blow up, and sometimes I have to use a pot, but running it with that setup, it's usually okay. Shield Sworn and Paladin is the way to go. And Valentine Sandalphon is handy because he heals after every special attack from the enemy, so... If you have Katura, Katsi, and Siete... that's true. I think I did. I definitely have Katura. But yeah. I would have to check the, I definitely have Katura and Siete. Can't remember who Katsi is. Is that another evoker? Oh yeah, he is. The other wind evoker, yeah. That's what I thought. But it's a lot of lockout, yeah. I haven't dared to try off, without, the Ascendant Prayer. I tried it once and literally no one joined the raid, so I'm like, I'm never doing this again. The game doesn't like it when you 7-chain? Jesus, I mean... Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that, but where there's a will, there's a way. Meat, a tasty treat. Just making me think of Haikyuu. Funny Robin Hood things. Now there's a phrase. There are lots of strategies, at least. I will give Granblue credit for that. They've gotten much better at there being more viable setups. Versus before, where it was like, you don't have this one character? Well, get fucked, you're never gonna beat this. Fire's still sort of like that, though. Not entirely, but yeah, every setup's like, Grant Percival. And I'm like, I don't have Percy. Do you have anyone else? They're like, oh, no. I at least have Zeta. I at least have my waifu. She came home on Valentine's Day, which is hilarious. I was rolling for Valentine's Nihon and I got wife. I'm like, you know what? I can't be mad about this. Zeta, my beloved, I love her. She's so good. Would have been nice if we got like Grand Beatrix for United Fight, but alas. Game hates giving you Fire Grands. I somehow got Wilnaz on a single pull. Like just a one YOLO solo. Cause that's literally all I had, and I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it at him, cause why not? Maybe it'll work out. My face when it was a rainbow crystal. Then my face when it was Wilnaz. Valentine's Sandalphon was similar as well. Like, I had no crystals, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try. Surprise! I feel you, though. I finally got, the Dragon General. I had to use 150 gold moons to get the Cieno ticket, though, because I'm like, ah! Like, it's, you know, because they only go up on Spark occasionally. I'm like, if I don't get her soon, she's gonna go off banner for the year. So I need to get her ASAP. So I was rolling on everything, mostly just to build up the stash of gold moons. The Bahamut art for FF7 Ever Crisis? No, I haven't. I'll have to check in a sec. Yeah, I got some Araziel and Olivia, but no luck with Grands. Yeah, I got Uriel during the free pulls, which shocked me. I'm like, holy shit, alright. I have Galleon too, but Galleon's a little hit or miss depending on the setups. It's, you know, she doesn't always hit. They get Bahamut themed outfits? Oh my god, that sounds wild. Alright. I haven't touched X in a while. Maybe I should log in. Ah, yes. Famous words of gacha players and gamers who have too many dailies. I just got back to, like, Arknights and Blue Archive because it's like I finally have, like, the brain space. My rule is if it feels like it's a chore, don't play. So... Your phone doesn't like it, that's fair. I have it on my iPad as well, but the game looks so funny stretched out onto an iPad. They're like, you know... It's kind of sad to hear it was only chapter bits from the games. Aww. Lame. Oh my god. There's my window. Okay. Once you got, Hatsune Miku, that's fair. One of my Oshis, Pomu, rest her soul. I mean, she's haunting people as a ghost, supposedly. I saw a photo of her travel setup, and she had, oh my god, Aru? As, from Blue Archive, as her background. Like, you know, our little, like, Paimon equivalent. And I was like, I miss that game. I'm gonna play. I need to see my daughter. Hard to juggle gacha games. Yeah, I basically have like a rotation kind of thing. I wake up in the morning and I do my dailies. I did not mean to say that to the tune of TikTok, but it worked. She says your name when you open it? Yeah! That wasn't the Kesha song lyrics, I'm sorry! DJ, put my speaker up, da 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 da, see a sunlight, tick tock on the clock, and da 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 da. God, Arknights is having the event with Rainbow Siege right now, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. It's the frickin' Arknights and Dungeon Meshi collab, though. Oh my frickin' god. Leo's asking if the bird people lay eggs. I'm like, that's a fair question, but you can't just say that. You can't just say that. I was like, this is all perfectly a character, but we need to kick them off the land ship before something horrible happens. Count Sid is like ready to murder them. It's funny because I was literally having a conversation with Iduna because, Melly is a half-elf, right? But in the Arknights lore, it's canon that the elves on that planet have basically gone extinct because they're so highly incompatible with Originum. So I'm like, literally she should be dying. She should be dying. I'm like, but I am just taking this far too seriously, as usual. Me taking things too seriously? What else is new? What else is new? I'm out of drink. I'll go get some more in a sec. Once I finish breakfast / lunch, and then I can take all the dishes back at the same time. Maximum efficiency! Head back, thank you. Oh, I don't have the thing turned on. Does this work? It usually works. Hold on. There we go. What are you talking about, Adias? You're barely here. What do you know? Or I guess I should say you're barely in chat. What are we going to farm? Good question. I mean, I want to uncap, more of the celestial weapons. I have all of them that have come out so far, but I don't have, I don't have them any fully uncapped, so I'm collecting this, celestial, I'm collecting the materials. There we go. I'm like, oh my god. I cannot speak. What are words? Yeah, crystallized core, and in some cases I don't have enough of the weapons to reduce for the fragments, so I'll grab those as well. Tend to be busier? I figured. It's no worries. I'm just teasing. You're still subbed. I appreciate it. No worries. I mean, I'm teasing, but also I very rarely catch streamers I follow live, so I totally understand. I just have to poke at people when I can. Because it's like, oh no! You're busy and you have a life! How dare you? You must sacrifice everything for me. No, I never. $14 though, that's crazy. It really has been that long. She said I have to sacrifice everything. No! It was sarcasm! Do you not know what sarcasm is? Ah, give people an inch, they take a mile. Processing. Ooh, sword. There we go. Is that the last one I need? It might be. Let's see. And then I can switch to something else once the box is empty. I keep hitting attack before the full auto finishes. Whoops. Oh, never mind. Womp 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 womp. Alright, I need 3 more swords. We're getting there. Out of habit? Yeah, the habits will get you. Sometimes I mess up because I'll just hit, I'll just click on the loading screen to start the full auto, and I'm like, shit, wait, no, I need to press the buttons! Blur! Hello, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for the United Fight. How's the grind going? I just like turning off all the buttons for full auto, but it's worth it. Fair enough, yeah. When you forget to turn it back on. True. Such is life, I suppose. There's like pros and cons to every strategy with Unite and Fight. Depending on how long the fight is, I prefer clicking the buttons because it at least keeps me engaged so I don't fall asleep. Who rang the gong? That I don't know. I do have Arknights playing though, and it's quite loud, so it might be leaking through my speakers if you're hearing other stuff, but...
refresh. And there we go.
It's freaking wild how loud some games can be and they just bleed through your headphones. It's like, what? Excuse me. I have headphones so other people don't hear. Why? Okay, I finished my food, so I am gonna run and put these dishes in the kitchen and get some more water, so hang tight for uno momento, and we will be right back at it. Alright, give me one sec. Yes, hello, sorry I missed your call. I didn't want to take it. I have a coworker who calls me on Teams for every little thing that should have just been an email, and I just straight up told her, I was like, sorry, I was sick yesterday. If it's not urgent, can you wait until 2 p.m. to call me? I want to focus on my work. It didn't sound stream side though? It didn't? Oh! Do I not have it on this screen? I might not. I might not have it on this scene, because usually we're in the gaming scenes, so that might be it. Whoops. I forgot I wasn't in studio mode. Hang on. There we go. Three to 6 times a day. Oh, that is excessive. No, thank you. Sound alerts and sound routines. Yeah, okay, that's it. I don't have sound redeems added on this screen, that's why. Uno momento. There, now it should. Yeah, because sound redeems are a different source than just straight up alerts. Does it work? That's gonna... You didn't know about studio mode? Oh, bless you. Let's see. It's Guild Wars time, it sure is. Ma'am, I would like a refund. It didn't work? Oh no. I will troubleshoot. Why is it inactive? That's weird. I got my 4K meat yet? I'm somewhere in the 2000s, so not quite yet, but soon. But it's already set to monitor and output. What kind of team is this? One without spirit. Yeah, it's inactive for some reason. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that. Not on stream though, because that's not fun. I know it played recently, though. Things work great until they don't. Literally! I'll have to check anyway, because Zon had mentioned that my to-do, when, like, someone subs or subscribes, wasn't playing either, so that means Twitch broke something again, because I didn't change anything at my end. Twitch just randomly breaks my links. I love things completely falling apart when I change nothing, honestly. Because it's like, I don't touch my settings. Generally, once it works, I don't touch anything. Two-factor authentication? True. It hasn't pinged me yet. I have it set up I have to re-authenticate every month. So that might be it. Sounds. Have to do it every 30 days? Yeah, but usually they, like, it pings you. Like, you can't actually log into anything. And until you do the two-factor authentication. No. Do do do. Whoops, supposed to be playing, and here I am, like, clicking around in settings. Did it delete my to-do? Is that why it hasn't been playing? Because I'm looking at it right now and it's like... I see nothing. Oh, God. Needs more prepared to be folded? Oh, God. All my stuff is disappearing. 0 out of 10. that, not that. There we go. Select the image. I do still have prepare to be folded. But we won't do that, because we'll traumatize people. There. Twitch randomly likes to delete the frickin' uploads. Why? I don't know. Getting folded? Yeah. From when I played Paper Mario at Origami Cane, back then I had a voice changer. And so I had a very high squeaky voice saying, "Prepare to be folded!" Ended up not keeping that just because it ran, it was a sound changer that ran off the PC. Like that. Yeah, not what you're thinking. Not what you're thinking. It was a glorious time. It was something. Text message sound? Oh God. I mean, I can't exactly stop y'all, but oh my goodness. Dinner time? Okay. Enjoy your food. Alright, sound alerts logged back in, so hopefully it all works now. Shush. It's always something. It's always something. Oh my goodness, where alerts? I'm dumb. The brain is not braining. There we go. I'm like, I am losing everything. Okay. Shouldn't be fixed, but I'll test it later. Back to the united fight, the united grind, the pain, the suffering. The meats! The meats! So many meats. Wake me up inside, wake me up. God! Related yet not, because that reminded me, Linkin Park has a new singer, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. Especially since she's apparently kind of controversial. Was it great? Live long enough to see your punk rock bands become conservative. Hello, how's GPF Hell? Let's yap for 5 days straight. Yoo-hoo! Hello, Merrily. It's good, it's good. Slow down a little bit, but we are still going strong. I've got 2,300. You just woke up. Good morning. The yap never stops. It never stops. Ooh! You have the gold moon weapon. Very nice. I need to rebuild my stash up. Now that I had to finally I used a ticket to get the Dragon Zodiac, so I'm rebuilding my stash. Eventually. There we go. But then the 10 SSR ticket. Ah, there you go. That worked out. Yeah, I got 3 new characters, so not a ton of gold moons from that. But still, I would have to check. I'm probably up at 10 now. Because I just traded in for a ticket like a couple weeks ago. But all the events and like the summer missions and stuff give gold moons, so... from the scams? Yes, like the $30 special draw that like pops up periodically. Raziel is indeed ridiculous. You need just the right setup for her. From my understanding, I could be mistaken though. I haven't done deep diving for builds. But at least you can one button. Whatever works, right? Four max Fanes. Oof. I mean, I got 2, as you can see in the grid, but yeah, man. Do they have to do all the Fanes have to be, oh god. What's the word I'm looking for? Transcended? With awakening, that's it, not transcended. Well, I have a goal now. I mean, if you're feeling crazy, you can trade in for a Fane, using, Valor badges. You may or may not have done that. I have 2. That's how I got one of them. Because you were lazy and tired of looking at them? Fair enough. Farming is obviously much easier when you're not in a rush, so you just do like your dailies every day, and if it happens, it happens. Photo auto setups, yeah. I finally have one that works with my, what I have available in terms of characters. Just avoid the raids. Oh god, yeah. No, I just do Ascended Prayer on my own. I have to get up and do like a true proper stretching session soon. I feel every joint in my body seizing. I did yoga before stream, but automatic potion use? No, cause I'm using a normal attack build. I'm not doing burst. I'm not doing chain attack burst. Oh, AP refills. I didn't know that was a thing you could do, honestly. Whatever. I don't mind. It's really handy, I'm sure. When you're doing thousands of them, I guess so. It all depends. Stretch and stretch. I'm trying to fix my posture, but to fix your posture, you need to build muscle, so it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'm getting there slowly. I did finally replace the chair that I've had since I started streaming that squeaked all the time and didn't have the best back support, so it's in the settings if I ever want to change it. Thank ya! But now I'll put it like that, and at some point I'll go and change it. Oh, refresh. There we go. Let's see what's out there in the world. Three phase and a pillar. Oh! Well, let us know how it goes. Da 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 da. Oh god. I'm looking at my crews all sharing their builds and I'm like, guys, this is a mess. Oh. Wants to be a passenger princess forced to carry the team! How many M1 sword grids? Ugh. Worse. So for reference, my total attack on my grid is 35k. Did my crew not prepare? Of course not, because they're casuals. They don't farm. They barely do dailies. So yeah, my attack is total is 35k. We've got one person who, how many buttons? I don't know. But we've got one person whose total attack is 30k, so 5,000 less than mine. Doncho is about the same, about 5,000 less than mine, but at least he has 3 M3 swords. The pile driver, the scepter, but apparently he didn't know you could uncap Opus weapons, so what the fuck, man? Is the estimated damage? Well, they didn't show that in the screenshots, so I can only gauge off what I have. And then there's someone with 28k damage. They are still using, the sword from Xeno. Not even the new ones, just the old sword. Don't even have the harp at level 200. The Monado? Close. It does kind of look like the Monado, but no. Oh yeah, no, it's true casuals, yeah. Literally, if I literally only log in, yep. Literally, if I stopped, we might still qualify in a tier, but Donja would have to work his ass off, even more than he already does. And even Donja is pretty casual. It's gotten to the point that I'm the one advising people on what to do for their setups, because I'm the one who pays attention. I mentioned it earlier, my Doncho has never even touched the Revan raids. He doesn't have any of them for any level. So technically the reason he outpaces me is just the sheer speed at which he is button pressing. If I really committed, I could probably beat him. But yeah, no, I knew what I was getting into, so... There's some mega whale setup, press take team. Oh! That is a setup. The faster refresh, yeah. We can't beat them with their internet. We can only do our best. I mean, my computer's decently beefy. The internet, no. In Canada, if you wanted that kind of internet speed, you'd have to pay like $150 a month. I ain't doing that. Not unless all of y'all pay for it. But yeah, I always knew my crew was casual, so it's like, it's not a big deal, but at the same time, it's like, I'm tired of losing every fight. It feels bad after a while. Your sub will eventually pay for one whole month. There you go. I mean, I use the sub money to buy games, and occasionally I'm like, oh, I can buy groceries this week because of sub payout. Woo! Things are never that dire. Chat provides, yes. Things are never that dire, but it's nice when you have like the weeks where you're like, I can just buy whatever I want and not be like, if I add this, is this gonna go over the budget? It truly is what it is. Hydrate, thank you. I went and got some hot water a little while ago. Just been sipping away. Shockingly, I'm out of tea. I was like, well, like there was Earl Grey, but I wanted matcha. I'm like, wait, when did I run out of matcha? Stretch, yeah. I'll actually stand up for this one because I really should actually do a true stretch. We keep a sane amount of teas. I usually do too. That's why I was surprised. It must be just because it was summer and it was so hot that I was only drinking water for the most part. Water and then like coffee, basically. Alright. A full proper stretch. Oof, joints cracked, so that is a true stretch there. When you start getting the pop, 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 pop. Hoji-cha! Muki-cha! Can you send me all your tea? Oh, I love Hoji-cha. I need to get more teas. I've never had double oil Earl Grey. That sounds interesting. Lotus Root, did have that one either. My grocery list grows! Chat keeps giving me more stuff to buy or foods to try. I love it. Mochi-cha. Muki-cha. Oh, again, Maicho's really good too. My birthday's in a couple weeks, so once the birthday money rolls in, I can splurge. I would make you a cup of tea, but you're probably too far away. Yeah. Isn't that what sucks about the internet sometimes? You meet all these people that you click with, and it's like, but you're all the way over there! But buy those teas, I will. I definitely used to have a lot of those in the cabinet, but for whatever reason, I am flat out. I don't think Rumi-chan used them and did tell me. She's usually pretty good about asking before using any stuff on my side of the cabinet. So I probably just used them all up and was like, oh shit, I need to buy more, and then totally forgot. Oh, the tea sandals. I ran it into my friend Toko yesterday. He lives over on the west coast, so he has much better access to a whole bunch of stuff. And he was talking about the fruit sandos, and I'm like, they did steal all your tea? I don't think they did. Like I said, they're usually pretty good about asking, so it's more likely I just forgot to buy more. Fortunately, I've never had issues with roommates who take your stuff without asking. Fortunately. I know some people do deal with that, or like they're like, this is for the house, and then like they use it all up before like you can use any, and it's like, I know I said this was for the house, but did you have to finish it all yourself? Do, do, do. Okay. West Coast? Oh! Nice! Yeah, I am, Eastern Standard Time, so yeah, I'm in, like, smack of the middle of the country. Or the continent, I guess. And yeah, I was just saying I've never had issues with roommates stealing food before, or like, using stuff without asking, so I probably just ran out of tea and forgot. I'm in Canada though, so EST is technically the middle of, like more towards the middle of Canada. Because Canada keeps going out further over the ocean past where New York is. Like, technically, like, the closest state to me is probably Michigan, but yeah, since I'm in Canada, technically I'm in the middle of the country. Used to live in Michigan? Fair! Yeah, don't get over the border too often. But it's doable if I really wanted to. Yeah, it's very hard to move provinces in Canada, especially everywhere's expensive, but the West Coast in Canada is just insanely expensive. So as much as everyone's like, oh my god, you would love like Vancouver, I'm like, I would be homeless. I would not be able to afford anything there. I can't even afford anything here if I moved. I got into this apartment just in the nick of time. Now it would go for like double what the rent is. Which is why I literally have no problem recruiting roommates, because they're like, holy shit, this is the cheapest. I'm like, yep. Your friend in Vancouver comes to cons with you? Nice! It's nice when that happens. Oh gosh, an Ace Attorney Investigations is out? Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I did not do the thing properly. That's my fault. When you just hit full auto without thinking and you're like, whoops, that was not how it goes. Ooh, golden. Sparking! Someone posted that they got a Yake sword drop, and then like someone replied to their Discord. It's like, United Fight is open. You're in the wrong mine. Like, yeah, the time for farming is over. Time to get out of here. Now I have, DBZ music stuck in my head. Damn, I'm finally on Twitter, and I think I see some of the Bahamut skins you were talking about, Zon. Why is Cloud slutty? Hello? More Gold Tyrant. Very nice. It's not a phase, Mom? It's certainly not a phase, my god! I sent it to Aduna. Her reaction did not disappoint. Teehee. For those who aren't here often, Aduna is my bestie and occasional collab partner. Oh god, my box is getting full. We need to clear this out. Alright. Weapon goes there. Reserve all this shit. 84 Lazuli vessels, Jesus. I need more weapons to uncap. It's getting out of hand. Alright, 2 more of these swords and I'm done with them. Because you only need, 20 fragments? Oh. Da 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 da. Oh my god, it is already 2 p.m. Time flies when you just yap 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 yap. I'll yap. I'll yap. I'll yap, no stop. Except for the break day. You've run out of yigs again! Rest in peace. Maybe it's a sign for a break. Maybe. That's up to you. It is important to take breaks occasionally, though. Don't stress yourself too much. Anyone still playing Reverse 1999? I feel like I'm the only one, but I'm Big Dongo? True, you are Big Dongo. You gotta support the Daikazoku. You want to keep playing, but you can only keep up with so many things. Understandable. Yeah, it's still quite good. I still love it, but yeah, it's definitely fallen into like a vaguely niche thing. Like, it's still one of the more common ones I see people talk about, but like also not. Which is hilarious because all the people who are wanting Hoyo to do characters with different skin tones, I'm like, Reverse 1999 is right there. Do it! Go back! What's stopping ya? Log in to claim new 6-star character for free! I just logged into Reverse 1999. There's your motivation to go back. Free 6-star character and she's a vampire girl. Get your ass in for free! For free! What's her name? Samelwes. Samelwes. Maybe if it was Star Violin Girl, it's not her fault that you didn't roll her. Oh yeah, she looks cool. I disagree. Well, you're free to disagree. You know I'm not wrong, though. But yeah, it's the game's 1-year anniversary soon, so it's good time to come back. Because anniversary always means free stuff. There we go. Because I just saw codes for redemption, so I'm like, I should log in and grab those. Woo! Those are actually nice. Has it been a year already? It sure has. Game came out, like, yeah, like fallish. I think technically the 1-year anniversary would be in October, but, you know, they're doing the ramp up. Yeah, version 1.9 is coming, so yeah, almost 2.0. Beautiful. And just like that, I have a free pull. Woohoo! And nothing. Well, as expected. But yeah, the story is where this game really shines. The events as well. And I mean, it's nice because the events last a whole month, so you don't have to go crazy trying to grind it out like you do in other gacha games. You can actually take your time with them. Which is nice, because yeah, a lot of FGO events recently I never finished because I'm like, you wanted me to dedicate 7 hours a day to clearing this, and I have shit to do, including play other games. 10 years and the game still hasn't implemented a full auto feature. Like there's what's the word I'm looking for? There's like apps and plugins you can use to force it, but there's no native in use. Really wish FGO was full auto? Same! You, me, and everyone else. It makes it so hard when you have to actually, like, pay full attention. Like, when I want to play the story, that's fine. But when I'm trying to grind quests and events to unlock the rest of the story, it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, EO! Like the one... No, well... Martha is a 4-star ruler, but she wasn't free. I can't remember if Summer Da Vinci... I think Summer Da Vinci is like a 4-star ruler as well. And then it turns into a super grind. Yeah, at that point I just sort of give up. I'm like, if I can keep up with a little bit every day, fine. But when it gets to that point, it's like, oof. No thank you. It's like my brain says not today. Oops, crap. I didn't mean to click full auto. I didn't mean to click that! Woo! Okay, I refreshed fast enough to cancel it out. Safe. Yo is? Yeah, she's a 4-star ruler for the event. She's the event freebie. Good old arts ruler. There is hope for us yet. Gotta grind FGO after you grind the other gacha. Such is life. Yeah, the freebie characters from events have been surprisingly good recently. FGO, the grind is minimal. True, you're grinding for points for the events, not so much like weapons or uncapped stuff. If you like her, you need her. That's all there is to it. Like, don't sell your waifu short. If she's a waifu, you need her. That's how it goes. After Elise? Who's Elise? I can't remember. Oh, it is! In English, they spell it E-R-I-C-E. Yeah, it's supposed to be Eris, not Elise. Romanization, probably not that different, but yeah, it's a whole different name in English. Suffering from death before damage? Yeah, poor girl. I wanted her summer unit, but as is the case with FGO, the dodge. The dodge. And now I am level 67 in reverse 1999. Damn. I have no life. Decent luck, but also pain. Yeah. That's the thing. You get these characters, and then you have to raise the characters. Like that, and like that. I might switch to fighting the Tetra because I'm starting to space out from the 2 button clicks. I need something to refresh the eyeballs. You keep going back and forth? Yeah. Just for some sanity. It is kind of what you gotta do a little bit. It helps. The change in the difficulty helps kind of refresh the brain. Yeah, just shy of 3,000. Good enough to go smack the god a little bit. Repetitive eye syndrome. God. That is basically it, yes. Yes, just saunters onto the scene. Stupid sexy polygon. It's surprising oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The direction they took with that one. I love the giant meat chunks. Like the most anime looking meat on a bone you've ever seen. At some point, I'll end up having to change my party to something a little better and probably bring Summer Raziel out, but for now, I can get by with just reusing my Extreme Plus grind, so why not? You got everyone? Oh, lucky, I did not. I got, like, nobody. Just because you have 700 quartz doesn't mean you get lucky. That's the joy of FGO. I mean, you get guaranteed at 300 pulls, but What happened with my quartz? I didn't get anyone that was on raid up. At minimum, I should have gotten pity? No. I probably spread it out too much. But yeah, I got no summer students. So you need 900, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I hadn't been playing much, so literally I just had the 700 Sade quartz. So yeah, I'm sure I got some. I'm sure I got someone, but no one, Yeah, but you have to have been playing and grinding and have been saving for summer. If you did it, 700 wouldn't get you anywhere. You finally got hit by the verification. Ah, yes. Oh, good old Sitonai. You were at the FGO panel when they announced the quartz? Nice. Good stuff. Damn. I hate all of you. Get out of here with your good luck and all that shit. I'm teasing, obviously. There's no point getting that bent out of shape over a gacha game. The streamer kills us. Hey! Don't be like that. I've gotten lucky in other gacha games. It just wasn't FGO. Head pat, thank you. Thank you for the consolation. How was my GPF summer rolls? Pretty good. I got Uriel, which was great. Who else did I get? Samaraziel? Water Croa? Trying to remember who else. I would have to check my recent acquires. For whatever reason, I'm totally blanking. I got a fair bit though. Wish she did skip her banner, I understand. Post gotcha regretty. Big cutie, she is very cute. Oh, I got Summer Tweeyen. That's another one. I didn't get Summer near Yukata near though. I am very sad. You went all in for Nier? Understandable. I didn't have anything left by that point. So. Otherwise I would have, because I love Nier. There's always next year. Or anniversary sub-tickets. Oh, very nice. And click and click. Oh. That one. Oh my gosh, the games are so loud, they're bleeding out of my headphones because I'm not wearing them right now and I'm like, oh my god, I should not be able to hear my games through this. Oh, I did get a Nagazo as well. No Galleon either. Gonna go lay down. Okay, take care. Thank you for stopping by. I usually keep GPF sound off. Yeah, same. It's the other gacha games I'm playing on the side that has the sound bleeding through, cause I didn't get through all my dailies before stream started, so. Yeah, I don't play GBF with sound on that often because it drives me bananas at this point. The music's great, but after you hear it, like, you know, for like 12 hours, it's like, no, stop, stop. Doing 6 gachas at once? You're not wrong. I've got FGO, I've got Nikkei, I've got Honkai Star Rail, I've got Genshin. I have Reverse 1999. I have Tears of Themis. I have Blue Archive. I have Arc Knights. However many that is. I also technically have Honkai Third Impact, but that one I like touch like once a year, so I don't count it. And ZCZ. And ZZZ! There we go. I knew I forgot one. So yeah, it's more like 10 at this point. I mean, lots of Girls Frontline? I have not tried Girls Frontline. I should. I've thought of trying it at some point. Any Idolmaster games? If there's no Idolmaster games, there aren't any in English. I do play Project Sekai occasionally, though. I would definitely play Idolmaster Gakuen if it was available in, English. Was it? I do have, what is it, Path to Nowhere downloaded? I just haven't played it yet. Oh yeah, I also have Wuthering Waves that I play actively, and I have Punishing Gray Raven downloaded. I just haven't tried it yet. get all the gacha gamers now. Yeah, I mean, they're like the only rhythm gacha games now, so. I did play Bond Dream before, Pro Sekai. I mean, Bond Dream has Tails music, so. Yeah, but what I mean by English, I mean I don't have to use a proxy and cheat the App Store to be able to play it, is what I mean by available in English. Like, is it available with me without having to use tricks or stuff? Yes? I'll play it. If it isn't, then forget about it. Too much effort. Kentaro Miura? Yeah, he did love it. I mean, most manga creators are big nerds anyway, so it's like... Probably, I mean, every time he took a break for over 10 years, the joke was he was playing Idolmaster, so it stuck around for some reason. Whatever app has them? Yeah, I'm not... That's what I mean by extra steps. If it's not in the App Store, I don't want to go with the extra steps. I already have too much to play without adding stuff that's available if I take the extra steps, so that's the hard line for me. Kinda doubtful the game would just make a manga delayed for months. Did you not hear about all the people that decided to finish their manga so they could play Baldur's Gate? And literally, Oshinoko ended up going on break, and then the creator was seen playing in a live-streamed Apex tournament. They take their breaks for their games. So it's like, nothing's a stretch to me with this stuff. You gotta remember, at the end of the day, they're all just big nerds like us, probably even bigger nerds. Breaks are much needed? Oh, of course, I'm just saying, like, a lot of the times the breaks are because of games. A lot of them are taking breaks and then going to, like, recover their sleep. They're taking breaks and then they're still wrecking their sleep schedule playing games. Yeah, I'm not surprised with the Final Fantasy. A lot of these people are just, hikomori, are like one step away from becoming hikomori, so... He uses the Steam Deck? What the frick? People are wild. But yeah, I'm not anytime there's like a rumor that a game mangaka is taking a break because of games or something, that is 100% true. Or at least I believe so anyway. They're usually pretty forthcoming when they're taking breaks for medical reasons. Woo! All the tokens. Yeah, man. Thank you. Stretch, hello. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Stash. Saber goes there. Everything else I can pick up. Oh, I might not be here for long, so I'll say it quickly. Okay. 3 fangs and galleon staff is definitely stronger. Good to know. Good luck with kicking asses. Thank you. We will do our best. Hello and goodbye. We salute you. Ooh, one more. One more sword. Can ditch cane for Tian now. Very nice. Beautiful. Do I have another dagger? I probably have one started, but not ready. Yeah, there we go. It's just not uncapped at all. I could technically trade in for the Valor badges. Maybe. If I really feel like it. How many? Yeah, I don't have enough quite yet. Eh. Do not Valor badge? You can't stop me. You're not my mother. I mean, I probably won't, considering I already have a base for one, but I'm just saying, I could if I got desperate. What Diana does at 2 in the morning when bad decisions reign is between her and, the Gotcha Gods. Mama, don't let the bad streamer take my badges away! We also couldn't stop her from stereotixing. True, you cannot stop me. You cannot stop me from anything. But I have most characters I really want now, so I do want to start saving up the moons to eventually get the Golden Moon weapons. I just don't know what I would grab first. Mistakes were made? Hey! At least I used it for the Dragon General. Edish or... Yeah, everyone goes for Edish. Everyone goes for Edish Kegel. Are the water gold moon weapons any good? I'm assuming the next United fight is probably going to be water. Edish is a good girl too, FGO. I love her! Is Sparkable all through 2024? Well, yeah. But you have to save up crystals for that. You cosplayed her recently. Cute! I also cosplayed Edish in the past. Just in her, normal clothes, though. Like her third ascension form. It's not that difficult if you play the game, though. Yeah, but there's other characters that come up that I want to pull on. You're never gonna convince me I made a bad decision. Just get every write-up so you can spark? I already have her with the tick. I already have her because I used Ciedo ticks, so you know, doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter anymore. There's a limited number of Gold Moon weapons, and there are hundreds of waifus that need me to love them. It's not a hard choice. Tried and failed? Yeah, he's not a... Sith isn't around often enough to actually, stop me from doing anything. You have to be here more often if you want to actually talk me out of bad decisions. The only people who have the power to make me reconsider that are the regulars, because they know what I get up to. And I don't think they try because they know it's pointless. I cannot be stopped. The waifus rule over all. Or you can encourage the decision like Lammy plushies. I am seriously considering it. I get birthday money in a few days. I'm gonna have to make some tough choices. Answer is cosplaying lets you be the waifu? Yeah, but cosplay costs more than the gacha. As someone who used to cosplay, I have saved so much money since switching to streaming. All hobbies are expensive, but cosplay takes the cake in an extra way. It's actually more expensive? It depends. It depends what you do, though. Because if you buy every cosplay, probably not. If you actually make them from... Yeah, see? See, that's the problem. If you're buying all the cosplays, yeah, it's only $100 per outfit. If you make them all, $100 will get you the base fabric. And maybe the wig. Actually, the wig in Canada would be $80 on its own. Yeah, no, cosplay is insanely expensive. If you're lucky enough to fit into all of the outfits that are on fabric. In Canada, fabric is insanely expensive, though. Because what happens is it gets... So, like, the fabric gets imported into the US from where it's made, and then in Canada, we import it again. So we get hit double. There's a reason a lot of cosplayers will just drive over the border to the US to buy all of their stuff. Yeah, fashion districts are good when you can have it. There's only one in the province I live in. So it's quite the trek. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. Any creative hobby is expensive. But yeah, I cannot fit into most of the store-bought Chinese factory cosplays, so that is not an option, so it gets expensive. I did briefly. I got insane bruising all along my arms from how tight some of the jackets were. Because it's like, I'm between sizes on some stuff, so... After that, I was like, never again. When it literally starts causing you insane amounts of pain and turns your arm, like, black from the bruising, yeah. It's not worth it. Cosplay takes up a shit ton of space too, though. Yeah, my issue is I'm between medium and large in Chinese sizes. So either I would have to take stuff in, which defeats the purpose of buying stuff, because basically you have to remake the cosplay if you have to take stuff in. Or I have to buy things on the smaller side and pray to God, A, I fit and don't rip things. So... Yeah, it all depends. Most of my friends have stopped cosplaying as well because it's so expensive now in Canada. The ones that do are popular enough that they get paid for all of this stuff. But yeah, there's a reason so many streamers are ex-cosplayers. There were a few friends who were big cosplayers. Yeah, everybody knows someone in the community. Da 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 ba ba ba. We just shuffling all along. Okay, once ad break ends, I am... Well, actually, I should probably do it now. I'm out of water again. I'm gonna run and get some more water for my poor throat. Because, you know, yap, 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 yap. Okay, so give me 1 sec, guys. I will be right back. Wow, hello, I'm back. Got some more agua. Agua, agua, agua. Ah, there are my cough drops. I'm like, I bought cough drops. Where did they go? It's like, hello? When all your stuff goes missing because you tidied up your room. This is why you don't clean. You should clean. Cleaning important. I wish I cleaned more. It's difficult sometimes to keep up with everything. That's why being like a housewife or like a house husband is a full-time job. Takes a lot. Keep going. do, 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 do. Ugh. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. We'll probably stop around 4-ish, our usual, like, weekend end time. Because I streamed a whole extra hour yesterday finishing, Case 1 in Danganronpa. And I have to make dinner. We're out of leftovers. What are you guys gonna make for dinner or have for dinner? If it's, dinner time where you are. For some of you, it might be lunchtime or breakfast time. Whatever your next meal's gonna be. I'm planning on making curry. Like Japanese style curry. Sort of my go-to for meal prep because it's quick and easy. It's easy to make for the most part. Chick-fil-A? Not bad. I'm craving pudding, but try not to spend money on fast food. Maybe next week as a treat. Might have some pizza. Ooh, pizza! We love pizza. Can't go wrong with the pizza. Pizza on a Saturday night is perfect? True. I feel like most families either have pizza night as like, you know, Friday night or Saturday night. It tends to be one or the other. My Papa Melis used to make homemade pizza. It's a little harder for him now, but sometimes he still tries. Making all that dough is, it gets difficult as you get older. That sounds good, right? Yeah. Homemade pizza is hard to beat, absolutely. You did a really good job with making it, it had a really soft crust. It was just a teeny bit crunchy. Mwah. Homemade garlic bread, also very hard to beat. Trying to think what other homemade foods. Oh! This is a French-Canadian one. Tourtière. It's a meat pie. My family always made it around Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this time of year, I started craving it. But that's another one. It's really hard to make because you have to basically make the meat filling the day before because it needs to perfectly cool down and you need to drain all the water out of it. Because any excess moisture is going to mess up the pie crust. So it's one of those things where it's like a multi-day affair. So it's like we would make a whole bunch and then freeze them so we could have them throughout like the winter. I have some co-workers who are also French Canadian. They're like, you can buy those frozen at like Costco. I'm like, it's not the same. It's not grandma's recipe. It's not the same. It's like it's something, but it's like, no. It's not the same. It's not the same. But yeah, no, it is yummy. Traditionally, people will have put like ketchup on it. Which sounds weird, but it works in this context. Because, you know, it's a meat pie. I don't know if anyone puts anything else on their tortilla. I think otherwise you eat it plain. Oh, there's the verification. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how I managed to do that. Weird. Everything's breaking. Cause yeah, I did it. I did it touch my stream deck as far as I know. delightful. Wasn't sure if it was on purpose. No, thank you for mentioning. OBS and gosh knows what else technology-wise has just decided to take over, and they're like, nope, this is our stream now. Don't like it? Well, deal with it. Reset the box. Last sword I need. Yahoo! And then once I have enough fragments, I can uncap the celestial weapon. And get that extra boost. Which is always helpful. And we go again. We go and we go and we go. Don't stop, won't stop. DJ, turn that speaker up. Once I'm done the stream, I'll take a break, do some more yoga, stretching, exercise, and then I'll get back at it offline. Guys, prelims last like a full 24 hours, I think. Yeah, end in 19 hours. Grind does it end? Nope. So yeah, I'll have to put my schedule for stream together, but essentially if I were doing the math correct in my head, preliminaries will be done by the time stream usually starts, so we'll actually play one of our reoccurring games tomorrow, and then it'll be back to the grind for a few more days. Basically until I'm too fed up with the grind and yapping, and then I'm like, alright, it's the last day, we're just gonna play a game. Like, I need a break! And like, sometimes the timing, depending on United Fight, I'm like, yeah, we're missing a couple days because, you know, game launches. It is what it is. Gonna need the tea and the cough drops at the ready for all the yapping. Yeah, I have a cough drop already. Tea? Surprisingly, I only have Earl Grey. I'm like, where the heck did all my tea go? So I'm gonna have to get some more soon. I mean, I can steal some from the apothecary on Tuesday, but that's on Tuesday. And by steal, I mean, like, take from the kitchen, not, like, steal from the actual store. Just in case anyone actually thinks I'm capable of misdemeanor theft. Girl can't even make a bad decision in a game. Like, spent the whole evening, not the whole evening, but spent like a good 20 minutes arguing with Chad yesterday about not understanding how, not understanding Danganronpa. And it's like, it's kill and be killed. I'm like, yeah! But when she ran into the bathroom, at that point it stopped being self-defense and it was just actively murder. At that point, it's like, yeah. It's like, sure, they probably wouldn't have believed him that he was the one who was attacked. But I doubt they all would have just ganged up and killed him. He would have just gotten locked in his room, which is technically safer. That must have been after you fell asleep, probably. Yeah, it was towards the end of the case. But yeah, I was making a joke. I'm like, suddenly this is Zero Escape again, where chat's trying to explain to me this logic that's just so completely against my inbuilt moral code that I cannot understand it. But yeah, you're not the only one who fell asleep during the VOD, which is cute. I think it was Jeer and I spooked awake by screaming in frustration during one of the trial segments, and I'm like, sorry. That's my thing. I accidentally lull people to sleep by being so chill and comforting, and then I scare them awake with the occasional swear and scream. It's all blurry after the trial started. Aww. When I missed by the teeniest bit. Oh god, yeah. It's most definitely the voice that causes it. Yeah, I have heard that I am very relaxing. And, like, I have a little bit of, like, that anime girl voice. It's like the One-san sort of quality. Not like the full ara-ara, but, like... It makes the grind bearable. Aww! Well, thank you for the compliment. It makes it easier for me too. Because I mean, I grind on my own off stream. But it's helpful to do it on stream because then I sort of have to hyper focus more instead of being like, oh shit, I got distracted for 45 minutes by something else. stream kind of forces you to lock in because it's like, yo, people are watching you. It's like when, you know, your mom or someone would sit in the same room as you when you were supposed to be doing homework, so you were kind of forced to actually do it without getting distracted. Wait, your mom's never did that? Mine made me sit right beside her while studying my notes. And she's like, if I don't see those pages turning often enough, I'm like, okay. I try not to remember those days. Fair. Most people don't want to remember school, I understand. Most people, it's like, no, thank you. The people who are still friends with the people they knew in elementary school, it's like, how does it feel to have had the best days of your lives be when you were 6 years old and to have changed very little since then, apparently? Because most people grow apart from their friends as they get older because, you know, your personalities develop and change and stuff. You have dreams about going to school and then you were... Yeah. Oh my god. When My Hero Academia finished, someone did that meme about, it's like, oh shit, I dreamt I was late for school and then I remembered I'm done school. Wait, I'm the teacher! Someone did that meme with Midoriya since, you know, he became a teacher at the end. I'm like, that's perfect. I shared that with Iduna. She's like, do you ever think he has that moment on like a Sunday and he just shows up at the school and he's like, fuck, it's a day off. The manga ended? It did! It ended, a couple weeks ago. There was a whole bunch of jokes about that's why, Gege is ending Jujutsu Kaisen so soon because he's like, I can't do this without you, so I'm ending my manga. Because the creators of Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia are actually really close friends. But yeah, the manga ended, yeah, a couple weeks ago. Look forward to seeing it animated. Yeah, sorry, accidental spoiler, but hopefully the fact that Midoriya became a teacher wasn't that surprising. Too many series just go on forever, yeah. I don't think... My Hero Academia, there were a little bit of mixed feelings with the ending, but overall, I think it was very solid. Jujutsu Kaisen, though, I'm like... Other than the fact that, some of my favorite characters are back in the spotlight now, I'm like... I have no idea how this is gonna wrap up, and I have no idea, I have no idea if I'm gonna like where this goes. This is the story of how I became the best hero. Something true. True. Because, yeah, he became a hero because of All Might's quirk, and as we learned throughout the series, that's only possible because of XYZ, and so it kind of makes sense that at the end of the series, things change. They split Boruto into a second series, Jesus. Demon Slayer was another one that had a good length. Yeah, I have some minor gripes. Just because it felt like some of the interpersonal relationships didn't develop quite as much as I would have liked. Like, it felt like Kanao was supposed to get more screen time to become closer with the boys, and it never really happened. Like, stuff like that. But other than that, it was good. It felt like it should have had one more arc. Like, Kimetsu no Yaiba felt like it should have had one more arc between the Hashira training arc and, like, the Infinity Castle. But, like, that's about it. Otherwise, very good. Just how long Boruto has gone? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, apparently, Kishimoto has said he's working on making a new series, but the last time he made a new series after Naruto, it flopped really bad. So, I don't know. It's hit or miss. Like, the only time I've seen a manga creator go on to have multiple successful series is, like, recently anyway. Like, Toriyama's an exception, but Mashima, who did Fairy Tail, he's had a lot of successful series, but they're all, like, cookie-cutter copies of each other. And I say that as, like, a fan of his work. Like, I ended up stopping reading his stuff because it all just got so predictable for me as someone who's read his stuff since Rave Master. So I think, unfortunately, a lot of these creators, what's the word I'm looking for? Unfortunately, I think a lot of these creators, because they're forced to keep these series going for so long, they end up only really having one story in them, versus creators from, like, older, like, the 80s and stuff that did a lot more shorter series. Like, a lot of the stuff that was, like, in Naruto could have been split across multiple, like, different types of manga, instead of just being in one. Give me Burn the Witch? Yeah. It kind of sounds like Kubo fell off writing manga, and I mean, I think he's in his 50s now, so I'm like, fair enough. You probably don't have the fortitude to do the grind anymore. Yeah, Bleach had an okay ending. The thing that felt weird to me was my ship actually getting together, because I'm so used to that not happening. I was like, wait! That's not how it was supposed to go? Oh god, Reborn? I mean, yeah, that would be crazy. I don't know how popular Reborn still is in Japan, if that would actually be viable. They keep making animes of Akira Amano's current, like, whatever series she's working on, so I think her work in general is popular. In October, there's going to be a second season of the detective mystery one she's been working on. I watched the first season. I really liked it. More than, like, animating the rest of the manga, I would love to have even just like a one-shot of everyone in their 20s. Because, you know, we had like the 10 years later arc where everyone switched places with their future selves. I would love to see what their future selves, A, got up to when they switched into the past, and B, how that would compare now to, how the cast is in their 20s, because they basically, you know, say, like, split the timeline by resolving the stuff with Byakuya. A prequel of their relatives? Oh, like seeing the stuff with, like, the Primo, like the first boss? Yeah, that would be cool. Because, you know, we know apparently he was very similar to Tsuna, so it would be interesting to see, because it's like, oh yeah, like, we have this guy on such a pedestal, and then it turns out it's like, he's a dork. So many of those characters were so great. Oh my god. Talking about Naruto and then Reborn reminded me of Lambo because Lambo's baby form is voiced by Junko Takeuchi, who voices Naruto. Oh, Hazukashi, the nostalgia. It's so funny though because both Noriaki Sugiyama, who is Sasuke, and Junko Takeuchi are together in Genshin right now, so everyone's been bringing out the Naruto jokes. Oh, the openings are always good, yes. What's the first one again? Color Days? That one always makes me cry when I hear it. 'Cause Reborn is in the name? Oh no! Isekai has done irreparable damage to anime literacy. Be so hard to pick a favorite, they're all special. Yeah, for me, I definitely had a huge crush on Gokudera when I was younger, so Gokudera is definitely up there. I do love Tsuna, though. Tsuna is great. Nowadays, it's so rare to see a shonen protagonist that's actually committed to one girl and isn't a weirdo about it, so Tsuna was very, very nice. LMC ones? Oh, we were talking about openings, yeah. Boys and girls be ambitious, boys and girls keep it real. Boys and girls be ambitious, boys and girls keep it real. God, I used to sing that one so often. Your dad still brings it up? Oh no! Kimi wa onna no ko, boys and girls be ambitious. It's a difficult song to try and sing because it's essentially rap. So if you don't get the pronunciation just right, it's gonna sound off. Everyone's familiar with like the whole like you sing the words you know and then the universal weeb experience trying to memorize song lyrics. Oh god, now I have. Oh, now I have some of them stuck in my head and I can't remember the titles. Oh no. I think it was from the later seasons, so. And was it boys or girls? The numbers more than the titles? Yeah, I don't remember the numbers either. Was it easy go? It might have been. Ugh. It was a male singer, I know. Remember that. Yes, it was easy go I had stuck in my head. Yes, that one was so good. I think, yeah, that one was late in the series. I think that was one of the ones for the 10-year later arc. And it was Drawing Days, that's the first opening that like always makes me tear up when I hear it. Last Cross is so good too. That's the one as a female singer. I'd have to see a list to remember the numbers. I think it was 5. Yes, it was 5. Openings, yeah, it was a long arc. Basically, the Guardians of the Rings got chosen and they all got, like, frickin' isekai to the future. And, like, lots of stuff happened when they came back, but, like, the anime ended shortly after the future arc. It was an isekai all along? Pretty much. I can't really argue with that. But yeah, I remember Reborn felt like such a comedy manga at first, and maybe they meant it to be a gag manga, and then they decided to change genres. But yeah, it was, all of a sudden it's like, wait, they're fighting for their lives? The future? Wait, Suna died? Cause the poor boy, like, they literally all switched places, and he wakes up in a coffin. I don't want to think, how, Tsuna's family felt with, like, suddenly his body, his corpse being in his room instead of Tsuna. That's what happened right around in comedy, but shonen was all the rage? Ah, I thought so. Because if you read, oh my god. Baku something, like it was the creators of Death Note. They also did a manga about creating manga, and that happened to the creator duo in that series. They wanted to do like a comedy, but it wasn't doing well. So the editor suggested switching genres. But yeah, I think Reborn wouldn't have lasted very long as just pure comedy. It needed something else. Was just sedated to go back? I can't remember. It's been so long. Been so long. Like, I would have to read up on it, but I'm pretty sure he died. I'm pretty sure 25-year-old Gokudera was really surprised that young Suna was there, so like I don't think time switch was actually supposed to happen. I can't remember. Definitely not opposed to rewatching it at some point, but it is a long anime. That was the last minute twist of the arc that he faked his death, but only a few knew. Oh, that's possible. It's been 600 years. Not that long, but it certainly feels that way. It's definitely been like 15 or something crazy. It's been a long time. Because I remember Reborn being one of the... Not like the first anime I got really into, but it was definitely around then. Because then I started, you know, getting into going to cons and getting merch and stuff, so it still sort of counted. Finished in 2012, wow. Yeah, it started when I was a babby. Not like full-on babby, but pretty young still. And what? What's the name of the current mystery series? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, run Kama no Hashi. Reading the last few arcs in high school? Yeah, that checks out a bit. But yeah, the Ron Kamano Hashi series is hilarious. It's like detective mystery solving, but it leans a lot more into the gags that Reborn had, like, because it's less supernatural. There's even a Gokudera-like character in it, which kills me. Big stretch. Alright. It's 4 p.m. I think we're gonna wrap up here for today. It's been about 4 hours of constant grind. I think it's time to take a break, rest our eyes, get some actual food, because I haven't eaten anything except the potatoes and like assorted other stuff I had for breakfast. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, of course. Alright. Time to get out of here. 4 more hours. No, I can't. Was lots of fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. It is a lot of fun to do these Zatsu streams when we can. Oh my god, Plank right at the end. Fine. Yeah, the Zatsu streams are fun, but they are more exhausting than playing games because you gotta keep up conversation. Alright, 60-second plank, and then I will exit out of here. Ow. My legs were starting to fall asleep. Alright, there we go. Now, to skedaddle on out of here, I will go have some food and then I'll do some actual like yoga and stretching and stuff. I won't just go straight back to the grind. How much honors do I have currently? Let's go see. Yes, the daily refresh. 33 million. So, pretty good so far. I will definitely do more grinding off stream. Already, apparently, yeah. Things go fast when you just unga boonga button press. Alright, big stretch. I'm out of here. Alrighty, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I will do up my schedule for the week since it is, there's gonna be a break day from United Fight. We will play some normal games, but most of the week will be Zatsu, so just prepare yourselves. Alrighty. That's it from me. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. If it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. And until next time I see ya, take care of yourself. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, bye-bye. No stream, no raid, so I can force you guys to get up and move around. Bye-bye. Take care of yourselves. I will, don't worry. Bye-bye.